there in Chechima Machiru, Afebusa almost MPP the free hin buy. There's nothing like MPP free ha. We muna say I say we muna idea ya did see MPP be new ho. Because when you check the turn of events, characters here the same. Omuwa no mo fasiaba, omuwa no mo maba. I was say omusudi. So ya santiniba in and out no. Ono na a lead NLM no. Ekufuado kaho and a JB pa grant mo kaho inti domi and say they could not destroy Kwame Nkrumah's CPP, so they threw tribal bombs into the CPP, and they were able to get some people from the CPP to form NLM. Amudia changes 6 times. The same characters. Now they are going the tribal lines. Use party namfa until they are going to see say they can use the tribal lines to get people from CPP to join them. So they put it out there. Kwame Nkrumah Park and Fuasem. The same time, now Kwame Nkrumah see factories, Kumasi, or see factories for Ashanti region, shoe factory, meat factory. Then he was building a year. Still, they said Kwame Nkrumah and Pia Santifo any Akamfo in general. Inti Bafa Kutu led that revolution, and I'm called Tapu Nipa Free CPP, and I'm Bete NLM. Muntie, these are the facts. JJ Rollins can say NPP dangerous. Alan Koyechi Manchade oye a normal mateme hono sa netie. The party does not have a root. The party is all about the medi minim ebusianfo. They don't care. It's after NLM. Ena Yehu NLM also developed and also this society. The characters are still there. Bibian society. NLM no masate at the tribal lines akotino. The NLM developed into the United Party UP. Into the tribal lines no cause CPP omkonye nipa kakra no be NLM no. And afei change NLM ni din. So omonya ntafo no omajimi, omonya wonafo kakra omajimi, omonya kofo kakra, omonya nzemafo kakra. Into omonya omo and grip no, they changed the name and we changed the name called UP in 1957, led by JB Dankwa after joining force with Northern People's Party. Now, Anlo Youth Organization, Muslim Association, and it Togoland Congress and Ga Si Fi Mokbe. Into what they did was that because they were able to tap into different tribal groups. And almost inciting Kofori Unity Kwame Nkrumah. And I'm going to say Kwame Nkrumah ne de onyo ompe awonafo asem ompe eye intafo asem ompe Togo Western Togoland fo asem ompe eye nkranfo asem inti mo yen konkoti NLM omo wie na no say de yen change LNM din no ne enya no UP dan kwa ne bedi anim inti at this point no we tumi atapo into every region. Incite them against Kwame Nkrumah. Say Kwame Nkrumah pe omunyina asem. Remember that time na esi akosomo. That time na Kwame Nkrumah esi factories, regional hospitals. These people were able to infiltrate. Until now, JB Dankwa comes and says, yeah, Babeti what you call UP 1957. That is the time and Kwame Nkrumah everything possible for us to win independence. They were fighting Kwame Nkrumah. So who can say Ekufuado Wafa, he is one of the founders of Ghana's independence? No, the time Kwame Nkrumah was serious, trying to fight for our democracy. Now these people were forming different kinds of parties, changing their names. In 1957, that was when they formed the UP, United Party. JB Dankwa. NPP change you from Aborigines, Aba GCC, Aba GCP, Aba NLM, and the Amabadru UP. The same people, the same character. Now, now we move forward. Mr. P, thank you. We move forward. Now, these are the facts. The NLM developed into United Party after it came together with some other political parties such as the Northern People's Party, Anlo Youth Organization, Muslim Association Party, Togoland Congress, Ga Shifi Mokwe, to form UP. It was formed in 1957. The biggest of the parties during the formation of UP was NPP. Now, the leader of the NPP was Simon Diodong Dombo. Inti opeki different political groups and organizations. They were not political party, they were groups. And opeki omu nyina no ka omu nyina bom no si NTUP. Now nipa no lead the NPP no near friend no Diodong Dombo. Ono no friend no Dombo Buzia de na ha. Ono na chunk of the people. Dombo no. Now, but after the formation of UP, Dr. J.B. Dankwa was the leader and even led the party into the 1960 presidential election. Of friend a dom from different organizations. Mube share intafo awunafo enkranfo na de no. Dombo no be joining nan ono na nkofo doso. But at the end of the day no, J.B. Dankwa ka say ono ne be leader. Or no, and I say a election or Mukomuni in 1960 or no, also a presidential candidate. So the idea is there. Idea from day one, JB Dankwa wanted to be president. From the day they put together UGCC, GCP, NLM, JB Dankwa had one agenda, and the agenda was that he wanted to be president. So Pa Grant, akoto say papa, the agenda was to push JB Dankwa to be president by force. So they kept using the tribes. They kept changing the names. They kept telling people they are different people, changing names, but they are the same characters. Make sure into the sideline the Dombo people, and then they took the presidency, position, presidential candidate, and they gave it to JB Dankwa. Now let's follow the facts. Now UP developed into the Progressive Party, the Progress Party. Into UP no, JB Dankwa no say no. Just say my flag bearer of the UP. Now menya entafo no, menya unafo no, menya nkranfo no nyina. My idea, the agenda is for me to become president. Into was such change UP no, and oya the Progress Party PP. The same MPP. Inti JB Dankwa change by the PP in 1969, led by Dr. Brefo Buzia and Edward Ekufo. After the overthrow of the Kwame Nkrumah-led CPP government, and Edward Ekufo became the ceremonial president. Now, Mami Chawade, what he did was that on Buzia, now what he did behind the scenes, JB Dankwa ate me incite a young Buzia or Ghana Amimu. Ekachen say at this point everybody knows me. Obiani what I can do, the damage I can do, the way I have changed my name. Kwame Nkrumah to make a position Ghana for to the point they know say I'm a liar. So you are a military person. Go and do a coup. Never to Kwame Nkrumah. Utu Kwame Nkrumah obe prime minister. Na me be ceremonial president. So that is how Buzia a coup etu Kwame Nkrumah. Because Buzia, he could have been the president. Why didn't you choose presidents? He wanted to be the prime minister and not this ceremonial president Emma Ekufuado. Inti Ekufuno, his ambition from day one was that he wanted to become the president of Ghana in 1969. So John Buzia Nana or what Edemu or what military no, they basically used them because account for they could use them, they could incite them against Kwame Nkrumah. Until Buzia came out from nowhere and obey a coup. Or a coup, no, remember, Buzia, Ekufuado, the two of them came together to form a government. Into a study from Aborigin's time, the mastermind of Ghana to be a democracy best saying in a Ekufuado bofa. Ekufuado. So he started in kakra and obedu be a UP. And obedu UP no or convince Buzia said to Kwame Nkrumah tuna obey prime minister na yeme ceremonial president. That is how Ekufuado's father became a ceremonial president. Now so read the facts that comes with it. That's what it says. UP developed into Progressive Party (PP) after the overthrow of Kwame Nkrumah-led CPP government, which was the first Republic of Ghana, by some perceived UP element led by Lieutenant General Emmanuel Kwesi Kotoka and Brigadier Akwesi Amankwai Frifa. The PP was formed in 1969. Its leader was Dr. Ebrifa Buzia, and as a result made Dr. Buzia the Prime Minister and Edward Ekufuado the ceremonial president of Ghana after the August 1969 elections, which formed the Second Republic of Ghana. Into Oyuzu Efrifa and Oyuzu Kutuka and Odibedi president as a ceremonial president. Into when you look at the terrain, MPP Bakono changing the dean 7 times at this point. 7. And Nina, the person who is behind it, a JB Dankwa. Eye Akuto se papa. Eye Pa Grant mo. Eye Buzia mo. Eye Okotokamo. It is basically them. They wanted power. So, Omudu baby omuntu minyahwe ko use soldier. They entered the military and they used the military to kick Kwame Nkrumah out. Like nobody could have taken Kwame Nkrumah out. And it's not more air planted bombs. No civilian had a bomb then. No civilian. Not Ghana Nibian Okuta bomb. The military were the ones trying to kill Kwame Nkrumah because the Kufuor them were inciting them. That kill Kwame Nkrumah. Whoever kills Kwame Nkrumah becomes president. I becomes the becomes the prime minister. I become the ceremonial president. 1969 mamu remfi Nana Dankwa Kufuor eba Ghana 1969. That time na yene president ya Owabrochire obedu 1969 when Ekufuor's uncle was there was when Ekufuor's uncle was the ceremonial president. That time no na ya coup na ni Supreme Court. Inti omukofa 3 high court judges and omo miensa ne beye ebe represent Supreme Court. So 3 high court judges no, they were basically the Supreme Court. Now so 3 high court judges they no oye senior woman no, near friend Akpalu. Justice Akpalu. Now so Justice Akpalu no, or starting a law practice no, or starting free eye Ekufuor ne papa Ekufuor's father, sorry. Ekufuor's father basically became the president. Now, Sir Justice Akpalu no ka 2 other judges no on the Supreme Court judges no because near the Supreme Court near a coup. In the 3 judges no, the Justice Akpalu no is senior no technically one na chief of justice, chief justice. Or started practicing the law. Ekufuor papa no be ceremonial president no, the law firm. The 1969 time no ceremonial president no and okofo Ekufuor by office and okachire Justice Akpalu so on swear Ekufuor in as a lawyer. That is why Ekufuor does not have a classmate as a lawyer. Ekufuor ekonam UK, ekonam France, ekonam ri ko about drugs ekoche no when Ekufuor papa Ebeye president 1969 no, what he did was that he instructed Justice Akpalu, who used to be a small boy in his law firm, now the ceremonial chief justice no. So Ekufuor, his law certification and then the swearing in, it was done in his father's office. And then the Obuse Ekufuor is a classmate where he cannot tell you because his father used his influence as a ceremonial president to make him a lawyer in Ghana. And then Obuse Ekufuor say, where did you practice? Who are your colleagues? Which school did you go? Which law school did you go in Ghana? He cannot tell you because his father forced Akpalu to swear Ekufuor in as a lawyer. It is not exceptional. Anas Arimia Anas, he swore he was sworn as a lawyer in private because of his job. He had the classmates, but they did not put him in public for people to say Anas Arimia Anas walking to the stage to take his certification. And it happens. But in this instance, Ekufuor's father made Ekufuor leave France to come to Ghana when he was a ceremonial president to swear him in his own office. Akpalu, his small boy, had no option than to do it. And internal last week, I say Ekufuor has no certification on call law school of Ghana, only classmates. These are the facts. Facts don't lie. Yeah, Ben Ekufuor by Ghana said obey certification. It was 1969. Coude brothers in France, Obois, He never went to any law school in France and in the UK. He's a liar. He was doing drugs. And he was a paralegal in follow or attachment to all. He never passed out. He never represented anybody in any court. That is how he became a lawyer. And it's na Chachuka Chikata case, Chachuka Chikata flawed him. And it's Kufo against Chachuchikata. Judge and say, hey, nobody writes that. Go back and say the state or the state against Chachuchikata. Kufo had never stood in court to argue. No, you be that. He became the Attorney General for Kufo. Now, young how they changed their name. I'll maybe do this point. Make sure MPP say. So for me change your meeting 7 times. If you Kufo ne papa nuaso, I'll be do Kufo papa so. Now, Yanko enim. So right now, UP, Ababe PP. Now from there, something happened. PP LCD society. PP na Ababe Drew Hano. PP no Sudino society. PP developed into the Popular Front Party, PFP. In 1979, led by Victor Owusu, William Oforiatta broke out of the PFP to form United National Convention, of which Nana Akufo-Addo was the General Secretary. After PP Nsuguye, and in 1979, Omukote another one your friend PFP. Na Victor Owusu. Mokai Victor Owusu. Asla Owusu Papa. He was part of Akufo-Addo's gang. Inti Asla Owusu Papa so ekote almost ti omo ho your friend PFP. Now William Oforiatta, yenya finance minister Nebusiani Oforiatta. Ono so den etin wo fi PFP mu and also kote bibia for the National Convention National United Convention United National Convention. Inti PP no eguye ena Victor Owusu ebeti PFP ena sa PFP no Oforiatta or finance minister Nebusiani penyini ete no ho ote no no so ko bie the party ena oni Akufo-Addo ete party sa party no na ye frɛ no UNC Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo or president we or na be general secretary. And you see how it has changed. If you Akufo-Addo for tintin so, and a bit Akufo-Addo papa so, and I be do Akufo-Addo so, and the only Oforiatta Busia penny, and on my den, on my TBB for the UNC. Victor Owusu, Asla Owusu papa. Bafakoto, Agric minister papa. And then the Abedu ano, Omamudi so, Akufo-Addo, any Ken Oforiatta, or ne papa, Akufo-Addo, ne papa, and Akufo-Addo, or ne William Oforiatta, almost so NT UNC. Inti NPP no, Omudia change by 10 times. Characters necessary around Oforiatta, Buzia, Akufo-Addo, Victor Owusu. These are the same people. And now let's move forward and see. Now when you read the facts with it, this is what the fact says. PP developed into the Popular Front Party, PFP, after the overthrow of Lieutenant General Frederick William Kwesi Ekufu. PFP was formed in 1979. Its leader was Victor Owusu. William Oforiatta didn't side with the elections that made Victor Owusu the leader of the new UP party. And so, he broke away to form his own party called the United National Convention, of which its general secretary was Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Due to this split, UNC is not considered as a legacy of the UP tradition. And this is what happened. After that election in 1979, there was a breakout again. Ebi muti omo ho matemi ho party nenye asekyere na mi chechiro mu no.